here we go. I had to come back to Philly, man. I had to get him. He's all over the internet. His documentary saying he started a war in Philly. Oschino, my man, how you doing?
To be honest with you, I'm doing great because I feel like I was BSing for a while because I'll be painting, I'll be rapping, I'll be doing all these things. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna lock in on one thing for a while and run it up. Because I'm controversy anyway. That's why I be on everything and get views because I tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I be vulnerable. I tell what it is. And even though a lot of people I talk about famous, so the fans don't like it sometimes, but I don't give a fuck. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You've always had the gift of gab. A lot of people always gravitated to you, and everybody can't really put together stories how you put together stories. So that's why I feel like, we talked about it before the interview. You said you're about to start doing your podcast shit, and you're realizing how much money's in it. And I think you will prosper because you have the connects, you have the history, and you have a story that nobody else has.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because people like you, but bro, I ain't gonna front, bro. Past getting paid for this, I appreciate the Ali, the Vlad. It opened a lot of doors for me. I done did your joint like 5 times. Did Vlad like 6, 7 times. You know what I'm saying? But past the money is the opportunities that are open, right? One day remember I called you the other day like, bro, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because people that don't do this don't understand the money that you're making this. Mm-hmm. So they're like, well, you just talking, you just emotional. Yeah, I'm emotional, but plus I'm getting paid for my pain. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I love it, bro.
This, you being in this space, you're going to realize all of us get along. I'll call academics. Me and Vlad will talk. Adam 22 will talk. We'll all do interviews on each other's platforms. Like, this is totally different from rap because, like I told you before the interview, in this media space, what you eat don't make me shit. You feel me? Yeah. Like, we interview the same people in the same week. It don't matter. It's not like rap.
You know the best part about it is that these people don't realize? You see how much you make every day.
Every day.
At 5 o'clock and refresh and you see that bread, you say, yo. So it'd be funny, like, you're bitter, you're mad, you're angry. Okay, you keep thinking that. But even if I'm bitter and mad and angry, I'm gonna run it up on you. You gonna watch, you gonna see. You see the it ain't like rap. You gotta wait till a show come for 2 weeks or every this and every that. You're getting money every day. You know what I'm saying? So I know if I can stay consistent, I'm gonna be making tens and tens of thousands of dollars every month. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Now I noticed something before the interview. I heard you say you recently just started smoking weed for the first time in your life.
I did, bro. I did.
Why? Why?
A girl. Like everything else. Like, listen, I started smoking weed, right? And I smoked it, right? And I wasn't this on edge. I felt like everything was funny. I don't even watch comedies on movies. I don't watch I might watch death comedies once a year. I watch all dramas and scary movies, right? But I just felt everything was funny. I was with Miss J. Shout out to Miss J, right? And she like, I said, Miss Gray, we should be a group. Like, she's like, what? I said, I feel like we a group. Like, we was in Baltimore somewhere, right? And everything was just funny to me. And I didn't feel no pain, heartache, and thinking about the things I think about when I was sober. You know what I mean? But I only smoked weed 5 times, though. I started like a couple months ago, but I only smoked weed like 5 times. I ain't like an official weed smoker yet. But now, yeah. But now I would try. I would try it like once in the blue. I mean, I see why people do it.
Wow, what was that feeling like? What was that first feeling like?
It felt like, damn, I should have been did this. You know what's crazy, bro? I went upstate for selling marijuana, 3 to 6 years. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, I never tried my own shit, never smoked nothing, bro, ever. I started smoking weed when I was 46. You know what I mean? I was just crazy on sober. You know what I mean? So I like that, but you know the weed calmed me down. Yeah, but it's crazy. I smoke. You know the pipe like Papa got, Papa the Cellar Man? I smoke weed out of that. So like I don't like to roll it up. I don't know how to do all that, but I put it in there and it get me lit and it make me feel like real calm. Cause I be on edge. I think I got a lot of trauma from my life, getting shot and locked up and being in prison so much. You be on edge about stuff that you shouldn't even be on edge about. Bro, I could be in the suburbs, right? A car could ride past with a white man in it, and I still be looking like, all the way till you turn the corner. Like it's like you always think somebody about to get you. Like you always want to have a burn. But if I don't have no burn or a gun on me, bro, a knife on me, bro, I be feeling like anxiety. You know what I'm saying? So I know that, and I know that the marijuana take it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Mind you, bro, you know how many people passed me marijuana? I said I don't smoke. I'm a rapper, bro. At least 10,000 times. No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. You know what I mean? So like now I understand what the people that smoke was doing. Yeah. Yeah. But mostly every girl most girls like I mess with, not most, but I'm gonna say half, ask me to smoke weed, and I'm like, no. You know what I mean, yeah, what's the girl I was messing with? Yeah. It wasn't about her. It was about me hurt. I was hurting at the time about my son real bad. You know what I mean, so I said, well, I know weed you don't get hooked on it like crack or coke. You know what I mean, and I was looking for an outlet for it. You know what I mean, so I smoked it, whatever, and it's like, damn. You know, I'm so much of a. You know, I remember my mom smoked crack. My dad smoked crack. You know what I'm saying? So me smoking was like, no, bro, I'm not smoking nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I was always afraid of it, I think. So when I smoked, it was like I was scared, bro. I never smoked nothing to go for that shit to go in in my whole life. Mind you, I did everything else. Penitentiary, bullet holes. I'm like, why would I be scared of that? But I just didn't want to. I think I was afraid of being on drugs. I think I equated anything smoking with being on drugs. You know what I'm saying? You know that? You know what, bro? I knew when I smoked it. Like if I smoke crack, I think I would like it. I think I would like it, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I think for my mom and my dad to disintegrate and not to leave their kids and all that, I know it got to be good. It got to be good. So I said, bro, I got addicted personality, bro. Like I'm the type of nigga that can eat the same breakfast every day for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And don't get tired of it. You know what I mean? So I said, imagine what I would do with some crack. So like I said, no, you know what I mean? I can't. You know what I mean? So that's why I think I never smoked weed before. Yeah. But I think crackheads now, I think the crack is different because the crackheads now, they can like function still. Back when I was a young boy, that shit was done. Your mom smoked crack, she prostituting, she outside, you never see her, you going to foster home and all that. Like now it's like, so I don't know what they selling right now. No, but I like it though. You know why? But let me tell you how smart I am, right? When they think you mad or hurt, they watch it more. When you sitting there trying to be cool and all that, they don't really care. They want to, people like a train wreck. They like to see you in pain. They like to see you mad, you bitter, you hurt. They saying all that, right? But guess the funny part about it is, why they saying it for free, you saying it for fee. You mean? So I don't really get mad. I say stuff back to people online because it help the algorithm. It get people more caring about it, more involved in it. So for me, it's all like a business that I'm trying to do. I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Did you see my last post on Instagram?
I I think I seen the last post. The last post was about Freeway, right? And it was a picture of him having his right hand up. Now, a lot of okay. Now let me go back. When you went at Garcia, a lot of your fan base was on your side. They was laughing. Wait.
When I get at Freeway, I know it's gonna be on Freeway side more. You know why?
Today, your fans wasn't on your side.
I know,
they wasn't feeling
I understand that because sometimes you got to be the bad guy. But I don't give a fuck what the fans think. My thing is this: you can't be running around and say cops' whole purpose is to lock us up and throw away the key and all that shit. You become a honorary sheriff. How you an honorary sheriff if you can't even run 2 blocks? Who you gonna lock up? What do that mean? You honorary sheriff. You can't lock nobody up. You can't. You just or if you see a crime, you got to tell about. You got to tell on it. We from the streets. We call. My thing is that we was called the police academy as a rep group. It's different. We call it state property. We talking about penitentiary things. So when you become a cop, honorary cop, I hate the police, bro. I hate the. I don't care what nobody think, and I know all police not the same. I hate the police, bro. I would never be an honorary. Nothing to do with the police. You know what I'm saying? Now I know a couple of cops that I'm cool with and all that, right? But like, I'm not. I can't be a cop, nigga. I got too many homies in jail doing life. You know what I'm saying? I got niggas in jail that didn't do it. The cops framed them. I'm not on their side. So when I see you on their side, I can't fuck with that, bro. So that means you're gonna be an honorary sheriff, right? Go do a show talking all this drugs and killing shit. When it comes to Freeway, right, he got this image, right? That he don't do nothing wrong. He's super Muslim. He all this, that, and the third. I don't got that image. So no matter what I do in the public, he always gonna beat me in the public, right? So I just take the role as the bad guy. See, people don't understand how this shit works. You're not gonna always be liked or always be the one. But what I know and he know, in real life, under God's eyes, he's the bad guy. You gotta think about this. One thing they never say is that I'm lying, right? When I get you some thousands and thousands of dollars in your pocket for a show you had nothing to do with, my shit, and I give the money to you, and then a couple weeks later you turn around and say you tell the promoters don't put me on the show, you're a snake. That's why I'm snapping on you. I don't give a fuck what the fans think. Like, oh yeah, why are you doing this to him? I'm gonna do this to him because I know y'all hate this. Y'all gonna make me the bad guy. I own that role. I take that role. But see, the thing is this: people like to use religion as a shield. They like to use religion as a I'm thorough. I don't do nothing. I'm pious, bro. You're a bitch. Everything you do is like for fake. So one thing about me, I go to sleep at night without no worries because everything I do is real. I'm just real. Whatever you, whether wrong, whether indifferent. You know what I mean? So nigga, you stopped me from getting bread and I caught you. Mind you, we had no beef. I loved you. I clean your son's grave off every time I go see my son. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't even come to see him. And everybody say, you talk about his son, you talk about his son. I'm not talking about his son. Why would I talk about his son? They trying to mix my words up. I go see his son more than he do at the grave. Why would I talk about his son? All I said is get your son a tombstone. That's all I said. You got a diamond in your beard, but you super Muslim. Make it make sense. So they like, oh, you bitter, you mad. I am mad because if you spend your life trying to get a record deal, right? I got signed before Freeway by Jay-Z. Beans brought Freeway up there. He had the Dickie Beans to come up there, right? So I'm bitter because y'all put me in the group with some bitch ass niggas and I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? At the Hot 97, now they got shit to do with my career. I don't want to be associated with them. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Instead of me sitting there crying, not doing, I could have easily been at home being a poor bum ass nigga and saying, oh, poor me. No, I'm a warrior and I'm a hustler. So when I see some bitch ass niggas, let me say, well, you live on a block that's dangerous, bitch ass niggas get extorted. It don't matter if they nice guys or if they cool and all that. They get extorted. And they do sneaky shit, whatever, you go take them for bad. And I just think, if you spend a lifetime talking about shooting and selling drugs and all that shit in your music, if you go become an honorary cop, you have no type of more. You do anything. You just running around doing anything. I mean, but of course, I know people gonna say, "Well, he's being positive. He's changing." But what about all the kids that's in jail for listening to his music, doing what he said? What about when you go do a show now and you talking about selling drugs and all that shit now? You know what I'm saying? You can't do both. You gotta either stop rapping and be a Muslim, stop rapping and be a cop, or rap.
Let me touch that picture because a picture says 1,000 words. Did anybody go to jail from that picture? Who did he rat on?
No. All you gotta do is go to his page. You read his caption? He say, I'm an honorary sheriff. Thanks to the sheriff department that I'm an honorary sheriff for the police department, whatever, such and such, such and such. On his page, right? And let me tell you something though. The reason why I'm going so hard on Freeway, he hurt my feelings. So it might look like anger, it might be like pain. It's like we lose our sons together, we go through this shit together. You stab me in the back. My thing is, if you're gonna be my enemy, be my enemy. Don't act like you're my friend. If you act like my friend, you're my enemy. Now I'm hurt. I'm not only mad, I'm hurt. You hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, when he had a show at the Fillmore, right? Oh, can you come to the Fillmore to perform with state property? Mind you, the first time even though we wasn't beefing, I come to the show, I go to the mall, get Alexander McQueen's, I buy something to wear, whatever. You got a sold out show. You ain't asked me, do I want to get paid? And then I said, I ain't thinking about asking you for no money. I did it strictly for you, right? I never do shit like that ever. I'm going to the mall to buy shit for a show for you, right? I have a show there in Maryland. I get you some bread, I give it to you, whatever. Then to find out that you turned around and told somebody don't put me on the show and cut out, just specifically cut me out, right? It hurt me. Mind you, know what I'm going through with my son. You know, my son left a 1-month-old daughter behind. So I was hurt. Like, why you do that? And I'm the type, boy, when I'm hurt, I don't do the, hey, yo, this is what Freeway did. Feel sorry for me. I do the, fuck you, pussy. You know, so come off like, oh, he's mad. I am mad because he did some nut shit to me that I would have never did to him. But I'm not going to sit here waiting for the public to feel sorry for me. I'ma snap on you because I'm from down north, like from Philly, in the gutter. We don't make you nobody give a fuck about nobody feeling sorry for each other. Nigga, you let him do it to you, let him do it to you. That means it never happened. If I never talked about what he did, nobody would never know. I still not be on the show, still not doing nothing. So you want to do some of that shit to me? I'm gonna talk about it and capitalize off of it because I'm a smart businessman.
Yeah. So yesterday I was supposed to do an interview with Tone Trump. You know, I've been knowing him for quite a long time. And you know, he backed out because I guess I don't know if he heard me and you were gonna do an interview or if he knows me and your relationship, but I guess because you disrespected Freeway's kids.
First of all, he don't even know Freeway. Let me tell you about this nigga. First of all, your name is Trump. Think about that name. You named after a white supremacist that don't even like black people. Rule one. That alone tell you everything you need to know about this nigga. First of all, he's not from Philly, right? He went to Catholic school. He's from Norristown, right? You got that established. His best friend fucked his wife before it was his wife, right? So he don't like his best friend, right? I'm not marrying nobody to fuck my wife. But second of all, when he first came into the rap game, these are facts. I watched the DVD one time. The nigga come on like, fuck Oschino. He ain't no fucking body. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I don't even know this nigga. Somebody's like, I know he is. He's from Norristown, boy named Tone Trump. I come to Norristown to his party. He'll tell you this. Slide up on that. I said, pussy, if you ever say something about me, I'll smoke you. And his party. Drove from Philly to Norristown to a party. This back in the day. Pussy, if you ever say something about me, I'll smoke you. I'm not playing with you, nigga. I was younger then. I was with some other shit, right?
Wait, you drove. Wait. So he
drove
said that
from
about
Philly.
you on the DVD.
I see him on the DVD. Said, fuck me. I don't even know this nigga. He's not nobody. He never did nothing. He's not popping. Nobody know him. He's not from Philly. Just a dick rider, right? So, but you know, at the time I'm young. I'm like, mind you, talking about I'm elderly, you know, we're the same age, right? Only difference between, but anyway, so I'm on the DVD. He says some shit about me, right? Disrespectful, right? No reason. I don't even know him. Never saw him. Never heard of him. And at the time, I'm on some shit like, nigga, you say something about me, nigga, I'm coming to see you. I heard he having a party in Norristown, bro. I drove from Philly to Norristown to his party. And mind you, a lot of niggas was with him. They'll tell you, I went straight to his party. I'm not paying, right? Looking for him. No dancing, none of that. Where he at? Went to his face this close. I said, pussy, if you say one more thing about me, I'm going to smoke you, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. Don't play that rap shit with me, nigga. So Mike Knox made him apologize to me. Oh, just say you sorry. I'm sorry, right? So after that, that's my introduction to him. So you know it's funny when somebody say you worry about them, nigga. You said something about me. I didn't even know you. You know what I'm saying? And you first of all, this nigga don't even know how to drive, bro. So he can't even get into no smoke. He don't even know how to drive. Your wife fucked your best friend first. You still married. Mind you, no disrespect to her because she worked on my block as a CO. No, and she thorough. You know what I mean? So I know his wife before him. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, nigga, you're from Norristown. Why you keep being in Philadelphia business? You can't protect Freeway. Freeway can't protect Freeway. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna protect somebody if you can't drive? How you gonna be tough when you got blonde dreadlocks? That means you went to a beauty salon. It's like, inshallah, can you give me a blonde dreadlock right here? Inshallah, give me a blonde dread. You a joke to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so my thing, so mind you, I forgave you for all that. Recently, I'm on a podcast. He called up there talking shit about me. I'm like, bro, why you keep being on my dick, bro? Then he called CeeLo, told CeeLo, yo, don't clear that song. I got a song with me, CeeLo, Miss J, and Jim Jones. CeeLo, don't clear the song. Then he see Santos in the studio with me. He told Santos, you in the studio with Oschino, I can't fuck with you. So he kept doing little shit, right? But then he act like he get on the computer and say, people messing with me, they hate me. I don't hate you, you just a bitch. You just a bitch. I mean, mind you, not from Philly. Once you go to Norristown and do Norristown politics, I'm from West Philly, I'm the big, bro, you can't rap, you can't drive, you don't ride, you never been to penitentiary, you don't even got a PP number. Why are you playing with a nigga that been through everything when you're not official? But I guess you want me to say your name, so you're like, he admired me, that's what it is. And so his man was telling me yesterday, like, oh man, I said, ask the man on the podcast, I said, what make him not like me so much? He said, bro, he first started talking about you when you had that white Jag. I said, because of a car? I said, why you worry about my white Jag when he couldn't even drive? So even if I gave it to him, he can't drive. So what he does, just imagine this, you're walking around with a bodyguard, right? But nobody knows you. You never had a song out, never had an album out, never had nothing. You just like a big light-skinned bitch-ass fake nigga. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Freeway letting you be with him, My thing, you talking about what I said about Freeway kids. Pussy, you don't even know Freeway. I mean, but Freeway needs alliances because I'm a threat. Like, I'm a one-man gang. You know what I'm saying? Real deal Holyfield. I mean, but Freeway the one was inviting the boy Spado to state property shows, but not inviting me. Nigga that smoked Christian Leaf's best friend. These niggas are diabolical. So me saying these things is nothing compared to the actions that they do. Mm. Do you ever hear them say something crazy about me? No. But oh crazy, he start trouble, he do this. Nigga, it's all reactions. I'm not letting no bitch ass nigga get over on me and talk shit about me and I don't see nothing back. That's ludicrous. You know what I'm saying?
I would, yeah. I mean, when because we were supposed to do the interview. Like I said, I've been knowing Tone Trump for a minute, and you know, like I said, me and your relationship. I think people are trying to stay away from. I don't know. Like I'm
gonna cut you off right there, bro. If you do an interview with Tone Trump, right? I don't give a fuck. I would still do an interview with you. Like that don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's whole shit. Oh no, you did an interview with Tone Trump. I'm not doing one.
But like we talked about earlier, he says it's deeper than rap now because you mentioned kids. And first then wait.
First of all, he don't know Freeway kids.
I want to touch this too.
So first of all, he don't know Freeway kids. He never been to Freeway's son grave. Freeway never been to his own son grave except when he got buried. So if you want to talk about Freeway, somebody's kids, I got more love for his Freeway kids for real. I didn't say nothing about Freeway kids. I said get your kids a tombstone. They try to flip away what I said because nobody can find where he's at. Suppose somebody want to come visit his grave, they don't know where he's at. So don't try to twist it like I'm saying something about his son. Why would I say something about somebody lost their son when I lost my son before you? They're buried 10 feet from each other. So you can try. Plus, I don't give a fuck. That's the thing. If I wanted to say something about somebody's son, nigga, I could do what I want because I'm a fucking gangster. But I would never do that because that's just not thorough. But if I wanted to do it, nobody's not gonna do shit. And if they do it, run it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not hiding behind trying to be like, oh, I should have said it'd be wrong if I said something about his kid. I would never say nothing about his kid. Listen, let me tell you, I can see videos, right? Of me in the mud, raining, cleaning his son's graves multiple times. Because there was a time I was going to see my son like every week, right? And I can't walk past my son John and walk past Freeway son John. So when you first get buried in the graveyard, let me tell you what they do. They give you a block of wood this big, right? They write your name on it until you get a headstone, right? But after a while, when it keeps raining, the name on the wood piece of wood fades away, right? So I'm telling Free, you gotta get it. Mind you, I was telling Free this before we was beefing. Yo, get your son to John, bro. You know what I mean? Whatever. So one day it was raining, you could barely see his name on it no more. So I went to the dollar store and bought a marker to write it back on there, but it wasn't a permanent marker. So it was like a marker where the rain gonna wash it off, right? So I start panicking, like, bro, I don't want this shit his name to come off because you might not be able to find him. They burying people every day on each side of you. So you might be right here, but you don't know if your son right here or right here. People walking on him because you ain't got no headstone. You don't even exist. It's just ground. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about, I got apprehension. My baby, let me tell you something about my son, mom. If I didn't give my son a headstone, my baby mom would look at me as the biggest loser in life. You're the biggest loser in life. It's the last thing you can do for your kids, and you ain't do it. So people that don't never lost a kid, they might look at it like, why are you saying that? I'm saying it because I know I experienced it myself. So Tone Trump can say it's deeper. First of all, Tone Trump, if I said everything about any kids, you're not going to do nothing. I'm a renegade. I'm a soldier. I do all that type of shit. But I'm not saying, I'm the one that do shit without the internet. I really go there and clean a grave off, bro. You never been there. You just talking. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it like this, I don't care what the public think. As long as I know. When I look in the mirror, I know what it is. Because the public ain't going to do shit. I mean, you already know. I don't care. I don't have no pics. So whatever I felt is what I felt. But I would never talk about his son in a bad way. I'm talking about you, nigga. You the one got to just, then you're exploiting your son to your organ donor, side of a hospital, right? But you won't get him a headstone. It's been 5 years. You don't have no other kids. You know, so that's something I didn't understand. Was I wrong for talking about it? Maybe. But you was wrong for taking that money from my granddaughter. So once you take money out of my granddaughter, I don't care about you, how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But I would never talk about his son bad. Like, that's not cool. But think about your son being in the ground and he don't have a headstone and everybody else do. Oh no, he might be Muslim. They're buried in a Muslim graveyard. Muslims get headstones, bro. Because if not, mind you, my son got his face on his headstone because I said, you know what, his daughter was 1 month old. When she grow up, I want her to be able to see how her dad look. And if I got to go to hell for that, run it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: people could talk to be like cool, or they could talk to be like try to sound decent. You care about Freeway son? Go visit him then. Go sit in his grave and talk to him like I do. So the shit you talking, put it this way: if his son was here, he'd smack the shit out Tone and Freeway. If his son was here, like damn dad, I don't get that. I'm the voice of his son for real, and I don't care who don't like it because that's how I feel. Because me losing my son, I almost lost my life by killing myself over that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when people like a nigga, oh, I ain't because you talk about people in rap, pussy, shut the fuck up. You don't even know Freeway, nigga. I knew that nigga since before you even. I got signed in 1999. He probably got signed in 2000. When he battled Cassidy, I was right there. Jay-Z said, "Who you want to battle, Oschino or Freeway?" He picked Freeway. So how dare you talk about you ride for Freeway when I knew this nigga when you probably was 10. Mind your fucking business. I mean, you just want to be in something because you want your name to be known because you don't rap, you don't drive, you ain't never make it. You're not nobody. But my thing is this: I'll give you attention as long as I get money off of it. Run it. You know what I'm saying?
You were at the battle with Freeway and Cassidy.
Yeah,
that was a
right
classic. In the 2000s, that was a classic.
Bro, listen, the battle happened as soon as we left Hot 97. Me, Jay-Z, and Freeway went on I think Chris might have been there too, I'm not sure. We got on the elevator, went up there, and Jay-Z asked Cassidy who he wanted to battle. Battle Freeway. Pick Freeway.
Of course, we seen Cassidy won. Do you feel like that hurt Freeway's career?
No.
Because at that time, it mattered.
It mattered, but it didn't matter. It mattered, but it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this: like I said that to say, nigga, I've been around, nigga. But when I got signed by Jay-Z, right? I didn't get signed to be in the group with 7 niggas, bro. I hate the fact because the first thing I start thinking about was, damn, when the show money come, we gotta bring it up 7 times. I mean, so from the rip, I didn't like it. I mean, so I hate the fact that I got to be involved with y'all. But it's just imagine you build up Say Cheese, it's 2 of y'all, right? Now every time y'all do Say Cheese, on you getting paid. Go do a Freeway show. Go do a Chris and Eve show. Go do a PD Crack show. Don't think when you say stay properly, don't get paid. And my family sending me messages, girls sending me messages, kids sending me messages. It's a slap in the face, right? Every time. So of course, I'm not a whiner. If I whine, it's for the money, right? So, okay, when I know all y'all niggas suckers and all that, so I'm gonna tell niggas what it is, tell my stories, get paid off that. It's like retribution. I mean, I don't get paid for that, I get paid for that then.
Yeah.
That's all.
Why didn't you battle Cassidy that day?
He picked Freeway. I wanted him to pick me.
Was there a reason he didn't pick you?
Cassidy picked Freeway. I can't say why he picked Freeway. I don't know. He just picked Freeway.
Did you have your shit ready if he would have picked you?
Bro, you gotta remember, I got signed by Jay-Z on the spot. My shit was all the way ready. Freeway didn't get signed by Jay-Z. You got Beans bring him along. I know Beans. I rap for Jay-Z myself in his face. Got signed on the spot. So of course I had my shit together. I mean, when it comes to rapping, I'm
ready.
I mean, that's the thing about Stay Properly. I think we all can rap. I mean, these days, everybody can't rap these days. They're not that good. I still rap. I'm still good at shit. But I don't even care about saying I'm good at rap because it don't matter. I mean, that's because you're old, right? But I'm still good at shit. You know what I mean? If you hear Freeway verse on that fucking Al Bial, Benny the Butcher, and Jadakiss song, trash. This ain't no hating shit. It's just trash. That's just real shit. Trashiana. So you trying to, what do we do? So now you're going to go do radio saying what we do is wrong. We hustle to the cops and all this, right? But you're an honorary sheriff. And sometimes I do take it too far, right? Taking it too far is how you get paid. Nice guys finish last. Fuck these niggas. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about. Nigga, I used to rob pizza stores for $300.
What was the energy like in the room during that battle? Take us through that whole battle.
I think the energy, first of all, the energy was, mind you, we did the biggest thing ever because the Hot 97 just happened that same night. But we had no clue what that meant, right? If you have the elevator, mom, you're in the elevator with Jay-Z. Jay-Z like, what's up? I got my young boys right here. What's up? I think Swiss Beats was in there. Because we in like Rough Rider studio with somebody with Rough Rider, Swiss Beats and them niggas that whatever. I don't know if it was Rough Rider studio, but I know Swiss Beats was in there, right? And it's just some rap shit. I mean, it's back in the day rap shit. This is 24 years ago. You know what I mean? So I'm hype. I'm hungry. So I want to battle. Even if you lose, you just want to battle. Like, you know, you're going to get your shit off, whatever. But he picked Freeway and smoked him.
Yeah. I mean, was he upset? Was he?
Freeway don't get upset. Cowards don't get upset. It'd be funny when you hear someone. Just imagine you got a little brother, right? He scared of mosquitoes. He's scared of butterflies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he go to the studio and say, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna sell drugs. I'm gonna do this and do that." And you just looking at him in the booth like, it's funny to you, right? That's right. Freeway.
Mm.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Mind you, they're gonna think I'm hating and all that shit, but I'm talking about no hate. When you're really from the streets out here doing your thing, busting your gun and all that shit, right? You look at niggas like, damn, if we wasn't rapping, bro, you'll be my food. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this ain't no bully shit. It's like, I know you won't go to the length that I would go to. And I know I know what the fans gonna say, bro, nobody care about all that. I don't care about it either. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. It's almost like how Bishop was in Juice. He can fuck your life up even though he wrong. But my thing is this, I never go that far. I would never talk about this shit if I wasn't getting money off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you don't talk about it, it never happened. I mean, bro, what you never heard Freeway come out and say, yo, Freeway called Shady Black yesterday, right? And said, man, O didn't give me 5,000. He gave me 3,000. I said, bro, you missed the whole point. The whole point is that I gave you some thousands out that they gave me to get to you. And you turn around and
for a show,
right?
right?
Yeah, in Maryland. You turn around and tell niggas, don't book O. We not beefing at all. I'm thinking we like this.
Wait, Freeway's telling people not to book you.
Told Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack like, yo, Freeway told you don't book me. Then I called Freeway like, yo, Charlie Mack told me what you said. No, Charlie Mack said it. So I'm sorry. At the end of the day, if you talk to Charlie Mack, you say he said it, and he's saying you said it, y'all both said it. Y'all talking to each other about it. But my thing is, why? Why was y'all talking about that? Why would y'all not want me to get no money? Why? What I do? That's the part that's hurtful. That's the part that make you upset. That's the part you don't give a fuck what no fans say. You feel like, nigga, you gonna do that to me? Fuck you, nigga. I'm not gonna sit and beg you to do that. I'm gonna just come at your neck, especially when you're a pussy. I mean, I heard people like, yo, oh, you gotta chill. You seem too mad. You seem bitter. I am bitter about me losing my son. I'm bitter I don't have a mom. I'm bitter I don't have a dad. I'm bitter I have no grandparents. I'm bitter niggas got me locked up for murders I ain't do. Not about this shit. This is a layup. But I'm a passionate nigga. That's it.
So you were in the studio with Santos recently?
Yeah.
And Trump gave him a call and was like, yo, basically don't fuck with me if you fuck with him. Let me
tell you what's so crazy about this. Think about this, bro. I had a beat that I paid for, right? Called Santos one night. Santos like my little brother. I fuck with him. Everybody say he's hard to deal with. He's not hard to deal with if you're a real big brother to him. I could call Santos like, yo, don't fucking do that. Don't do this. Because he know I got love for him, right? So I said, bro, I got this crazy ass beat. We're going to go back and forth on it. My man, CEO Nafis Scott, can't give it to do the hook, right? We giving the song to Santos. I guess, listen, bro, I don't get no credits off of it. We go back and forth. I don't care about that song. We paid for the beat too. The beat, we gave it to Santos to put out on your shit. You can make money off that shit for the rest of your life, whatever, right? So just think about if you're a person that's trying to sign him, won't you be happy about that? But instead, when you're a bitch with thongs on, you so worried about me. You in the studio with Oschino, I can't fuck with you no more. Oschino's giving me a song for free. He paid for the beat for me for free.
What did you do? It got to be a female involved or something.
But who knows? I done hit a lot. I don't know.
It got to be something.
I mean, his wife did work on my block, right? In DC, I never had sex with her, none of that. I don't lie about my partner. She cool as shit, beautiful lady. Before he knew her, but he was dissing me before that. He admired me. You gotta think about this. You can't drive. You never hustled. You never had no Hot Wheels. So everything I did for real, you never did. So you see me like, why he get to do it? You want to be from West Philly. You want to be from Philly. You don't even got a PP number. Not saying you got to go to prison, but why you playing with a nigga that's been through everything? You ain't been through nothing. First of all, when you go in there, if you go in beauty salons to get blonde dreadlocks, you can't. I don't want to really argue with you, nigga. You 50, you get blonde dreadlocks. So not blonde. You get only. I guess they call highlights. Only some of them blonde.
Yeah.
So you go in there and ask for highlights, bro. And any man that can't drive at his age, that alone speaks for itself, bro. Who the fuck 40-something can't drive? You're not normal. But he admired me, and I understand. But see, he don't understand. I chop him up on the internet. You can't fuck with me. You can act normal, act pious, act radical, and don't give a fuck, and to chop you up because nigga, no, I ain't know you. You try to be with Freeway, and your chain fake as shit, bro. Acting like, the crazy part, let me tell you something. He gave it to CeeLo to make it act like CeeLo gave it to him. And brought it out of a bag, right? He bring it out of a bag, right? That shit's so fugazi, right? When I say so fugazi, right? He pull out a bag like CeeLo gave it to him. So just imagine it's like I give you a chain like, hey Sean, when you get on the camera, act like you gave it to me, right? And you give it to me, here you go. Oh, I pull out, yeah, nigga, yeah, put it on your feet. That nigga, he do all theatrics. So then he tell CeeLo, yo, don't clear that song you did with O, right? I called CeeLo the other day, it's People's the other day, like 4 days ago. Because you know I was about to come at CeeLo, I said, oh, chill out. CeeLo might don't know. You know I got no pics. Because CeeLo asked me to get on the song. So my thing is, you hating on telling CeeLo some shit, but CeeLo, I didn't ask CeeLo to get on my song. I didn't even know he even knew me. You feel what I'm saying? But this is how much of a coward he is. He's doing these things before I even said nothing to him. I'm still being quiet. My man CEO not feast doing a movie with him, right? And when he's doing a movie with him, I never said to my man, no, don't do a movie with him. I don't care. We still nitpicking and saying stuff. Like even now, you talking about Freeway Kids. You don't know Freeway Kids. You wasn't at Freeway Kids' funeral. So what's your affiliation with his kids? You never went to the graveyard to see him. You just a dick eater opportunist. So I do shit when nobody's looking. I never posted me cleaning up Freeway's son's grave. Freeway never cleaned up his own son's grave. And so when I say like talk like this, they think I'm talking about Freeway's kids. I'm not talking about his kids. I would never talk about nobody's kids that lost their kids because I know what it feel like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I know when I see sucker shit, I see through sucker shit, I know manipulation. That's all. And is it distasteful? Yes. But taking my money is way more distasteful.
I think the narrative in Philly is that, you know, gets into it with everybody. It has to be him.
And I'm fine with that. You know why? This is the thing people don't understand. The whole world against you, right? When you really love yourself and know you're right, you wake up bright and bushy tailed. You don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, these niggas are suckers. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Because all my friends love me. My friends love me. See, these niggas have rotations of friends. I have the same friends. They don't rap. They clap. And I got friends that's hard to deal with. You know what I mean? So my thing is this, when you raise a certain way, you see sucker shit, you can't really condone it. So they don't really want you around. And that's cool. My thing is this, I still get money. You know what I'm saying? As long as you get money, like you're crying about it, but you get money off of crying, it makes sense. If I was just sitting up here talking and crying about something and wasn't getting money off of it, it wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? So what I know, and you know, the regular person don't know how much money we make off these things. I mean, look at the life you live in. Imagine if it wasn't for this. You'd probably be working somewhere. Mm-hmm. So people that work have no idea because they can't do this because it's easier for me to do it because I've got a name. You did it from scratch. You know what I'm saying? You could go somewhere and be like anonymous. You know what I mean? I can't, but I'm saying, but like, so my thing is this. Look at Charleston White say shit way worse than me. He's out of control. You know what I mean? But guess what? They watch. They hate him, but they watch.
In person, the energy is totally different. They love him.
That's what I'm saying.
Only hate him on the internet.
And he say some out of control. He just be out of control, like
he does.
So when I say it's just me, maybe it is me. Maybe you know, it's almost like Tupac went through it.
So what's the difference between?
Right? Listen. Everybody loved Tupac, right? Because he did. But did he go through it with everybody? He went through it with everybody. Snoop, Dre, Jay-Z, Biggie, Puffy. But now they love him because he going, they love him. What's the difference of what I do?
Young Boy the same way. Young Boy don't got no picks.
No, I don't got no picks. So just imagine this. You think Tupac would let us say I'm Tupac and state property, right? Say Tupac and state property, he made. They take some money from him and they ain't pay him, he found out. What you think he gonna say and do? Same shit I'm doing. Only difference between me and Tupac is I don't got no earring in my nose. Two bald head psychopaths. That's all. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why they ain't learned. Don't you think it would have been easier for them to pay me for the show than to go through this shit that I'm doing? So what I'm doing is making you wish you didn't do it. Because I don't give a fuck who you. I don't give a fuck who like what. I know the cops hate niggas. The cops hate us. Frisk us, lock us up, throw us in jail, get on the stand and lie about what we did. I would never be an honorary one of them. I don't give a who like it. And mind you, a citizen, I can understand citizen not understanding it. They never probably went through the things I did with the police. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what they think and what they say. When I see my man up there that's talking all this fake property shit like this, it's appalling to me. You could have just been an activist. You ain't have to be an honorary sheriff. And whoever don't like me for that, I'm pretty sure more people are going to be against what I'm saying than with me, but I don't care. Don't talk this gangster shit to me all your life and then you can become an honorary sheriff. There was no need to be an honorary sheriff. That means you just doing anything for attention, you just doing anything. Ain't like you're going to be out here fighting for peace. You can't fight for peace in Philly when you can't come to Philly without no bodyguards. How you going to be helping to talk to the kids and be in Philly if you can't be in Philly without a bodyguard with a gun out? I can go down North Philly, West Philly, South, anywhere without nothing by myself. So how can you be an honorary sheriff if you can't go nowhere by yourself in your own city? Because you're afraid. So when I see that shit, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. Nigga, I'll go anywhere I want. I mean, by myself. I mean, so I'm looking at niggas like, so it's almost like a lion have to respect a Shih Tzu. A lion be like, nigga, all right, you can be a cop, whatever you want to do, nigga. Whenever I want, I can kill you and eat you. I mean, bite your head off if I want. I mean,
so you also had words with Neef about Neef too. You also said some stuff about Neef that was breaking news.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is this with Neef, man, right? Basically, y'all all together, nobody spoke up for my side. I'm the type boy, like if I'm beefing with your brother, I'm beefing with you. Because your brother on your side, he rocking with you, I'm beefing with him too then. I don't give a fuck. But my thing is with Neef though, one of my pet peeves is this, Sean. If you got a baby mama or girlfriend, I would never talk to her. I would never try to have sex with her. I would never try to give her my number. I would never say nothing sexual. I would never probably even talk to her. You know what I mean? Unless I was around her for years and I just know her from being your girl. So when you go behind your young boy back and have sex with his girl while he locked up, he get out, you still in his face, and he line you up to get robbed, and then you tell on him the niggas that robbed you. To me, that's you showing again your character. But of course, with Freeway being an honorary sheriff and you telling, it kind of all makes sense. Y'all might as well become the police athletic league.
This recent?
Like last summer.
And so he was messing with his girl, his man's girl. The boyfriend set him up. I've seen worse shit happen over females, man. So I mean,
no. Listen, if your best friend die over you, or say you got a homie that you with that robbed for you, I come smoking. I go to jail for 10 years, right? I get out of jail, now I'm backstage with you. And you accepted me backstage at your shows and all that. Mind you, this is the thing about it. I don't want to seem like I don't like Spade. Only reason I can't be cool with Spade because of Shady Black, LA little brother, but Spade seemed like a thorough nigga. Seemed cool. I mean, I can't say nothing bad about him at all, period. Even what he did, I don't know the circumstances exactly how it happened, but that's Philly. I mean, but Shady Black when I said Shady Black was my little brother, I met him in the penitentiary after it happened, my loyalty to him, right? So my loyalty to him make me not be able to be cool with Spade, but without that situation happening, who knows? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is for Christian Neef, they got skin in the game. He died over y'all, right? So to have him backstage and not let me in the show was diabolical. Even though I got in there anyway, I mean, whatever. But the fact that like when I came back, I was surprised to see that. I'm like, what the fuck? But I ain't saying that. I said, here I go being weird because I care about these things. So I mean, nobody else cares, right? Even though somebody lost their life. So if somebody do that with their best friend, how could they ever care about me or anybody else? Like they don't have no backbones, no type of morals, no type of nothing. Just get along and try to get a little 10, 2, 3,000, whatever. I just got a conscience that wouldn't allow me to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I wanted to get your opinion on this, man. It's been going crazy all over the internet, and you know these people, Dame Dash and Cam. They've been having a back and forth for over a minute. Cam, I guess Dame Dash is upset that Cam said that he's really, really bad with money management. And you're really, really great friends with Dame Dash. Have you been watching this? Have you been seeing it?
Yeah, I watched that. I watched the Breakfast Club interview. I watched some of the Cameron stuff. And I actually talked to Dame 2 days ago.
How well do you know Cameron?
Not real well. But
Okay.
every interaction I've had with him was all positive. I mean,
what was your reaction to the Breakfast Club interview? Honestly, keep it real with me now.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Even though I'm biased for Dame, I just think that I ain't like how Charlamagne was talking to him, first of all. Especially when you've been charged with rape before. You know what I'm saying? You've been charged with rape before. So like, and I don't like when another man calls somebody broke. It's like you're happy that he broke. Even if he broke or not. You're broke. You're broke. I don't see you talking like that to nobody else, right? So you got picks. But at the same time, I don't like the way Dame was allowing it to happen. You mean, like I wouldn't have been feeding into that, like when he should have slapped him. I mean, and I understand Charlamagne probably doing it for like whatever he's doing it for, but like when you from the streets, you see certain type of people like Charlamagne might be smart intellectually, but when it comes to like morals as a man, I don't think he's smart when it comes to man. Because I would never say a nigga, I think you're broke. That sounds like so. I mean, especially when you're supposed to be at the level when you're supposed to be up here. How you go? And Dame Dash is that no matter what you think about him now, right? You never was on the level he reached to. You never got nowhere near that level, right? And I've been to Dame cribs in LA and all that, even recently. Like, if that's broke, anybody would want to be broke like him. Rolls Royces and Benzes and I mean, so his broke is different. If you want to say broke, I think they compare his money to Jay-Z money. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, why? But at the same time, I think Dame was feeding into it too much.
I mean, we see these lawsuits and the bankruptcies and him being sued, and we see these headlines and then Dame Dash does kind of give some bitterness a little bit, some resentment a little bit. You can see it in interviews where he just
when people say angry. Bitterness, I think that's just might heard about something.
I think he's heard about Jay-Z. I don't think he let that go yet.
I mean, would you if you come in the game with somebody?
I would be hurt too. I'm not judging him. I would be hurt too if my friend was a billionaire and I'm going through some financial shit and I can't get a few million. Yeah. And wait, let me say this. Not only is Jay-Z a billionaire, Kanye's a billionaire too. And you seen what Dame did for Ye, right?
And Kevin Hart.
So it's 3 billionaires.
But like
I would be hurt too. That's why I can't judge them.
That's why I said nice guys finish last. And they end up looking bitter. So what Dame should do, I mean, but one thing about Dame, he's a hustler. He's going to get some money. Like, no matter what, I just believe that with all my heart, right? He's going to get some money. Now, the thing with him and Cam, I think, is because Dame told me, listen, stop beefing with Freeway. He told me that like a couple days ago, like 5 days ago. Yo, leave that alone. That's your brother, this, that, and the third, right? Of course, I wasn't trying to hear that shit, right? But I'm like, you telling me that, but you still, beefing with Cam. Only thing difference I think with me and Dame is when he beefed with Cam, he tried to talk nice, right? I give you my authentic feeling. I don't try to. I can easily come here and fake it and talk nice. I can easily come here and have a temperament like nothing bothers me. I don't give a fuck enough to fake it. You know what I'm saying? So however people take it, they take it like that. But I think Cam should be like, man, that's my old head. I'm going to call him and fuck all that shit. That's just my idea. I mean, but I don't know exactly the particulars of what they're going through, like the details of it. But that's like they laughing at him and all that. He's supposed to be an OG. And I seen him do stuff for Cam. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know he had something to do. I think he had something to do with that cologne Cam had. Cam had cologne before back in the day. In Macy's. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is the thing I understand though, right? When it's two brothers beefing and you pick a side and they get back cool again, you be the one looking like a dickhead. So when it comes to Cam and Dame, I don't really have no skin in the game to really have an opinion about it that mean anything. You feel me? I just hope they get back cool again.
I mean, it's all these people, you know, like you said, we got the camera. I mean, it's about 3-4 people that are doing really, really well. You don't think any of them will ever look out for Dame if he really, really needed it?
No, I think they won't look out for him because it's not the cool thing to do. People don't have morals. I don't owe you nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing for you. Even if it don't hurt me, I want to see you do bad. Something I never understood. You know what I mean? Like even with Sparks, it ain't just me not they be cutting out. Freeway cut Sparks out too. All them niggas cut Sparks out. Sparks don't have a presence on the internet to make money how I make money and do stuff like that. They don't care. So don't tell me Salam Alaikum and all that. And you leave. This is my thing. Do a Freeway show. Do a Chris and Neef show. Do a Bean show. When you say state property show, how can you do a state property show and everybody with state property not getting paid? That's common sense. The Sparks don't have the power to have a voice how I do. You know what I mean? So imagine what he's going through.
How often were you with Dame back in the day?
Let's say I'm gonna give you. First of all, he came to trial for me in 2002 in Philly. Got on the stand for me and everything, right? 2005, I got shot. He came to pick me up in a Maybach. Him and his wife, Rachel Ray, at the time. She's got worth like $100 million right now. They picked me out of the apartment and put the down payment for the apartment in. I think it was called the Palisade Towers in Fort Lee, New Jersey. Right, $3,600 a month, John. Right. Give me his keys to the mansions in Beverly Hills. I could stay out there as long as I want with the cars. Because he used to be this before he lived in LA. He lived in New York, but he had a mansion in Beverly Hills. I had the key. I can go there wherever I want. You know what I mean? So Dane was the type of person you could call. He's like my big brother. You know what I mean? And I'm the type, boy, if you did something for me back in the day, no matter what you're going through now, I still remember those things. You know what I'm saying? Period. So, because there's things that you ain't have to do. And I see him do this for a lot of people, bro. But of course, when you do stuff for people, they forget fast.
Yeah, what sparked this whole thing was Cam saying that, you know, his money management was bad. He had 3 or 4 mansions. He had a mansion in London.
He did.
He wouldn't wear the same socks twice.
Bro, I don't wear the same socks twice neither though.
Really?
But they're just socks though. Yeah, I don't wear. I can't wear the same socks twice, bro. I don't play about the socks, bro. Socks gotta be. Socks gotta be, bro. Socks, they can ball out with new socks every day, but man, he had some shit called the Black Door. I think it was like $25,000 a month. This is back like 2002, like a warehouse joint in Manhattan. Then he had a high rise in Manhattan. Then he had a mansion in Beverly Hills. I mean, then he had drivers that spent the night outside. He paid by the hour. I mean, so he was definitely stunting. I mean, but at the same time, if you're from the hood, that's the whole dream. So even if you lose it all, you still done it. You done it. Of course, money management, being smart with your money is cool, but at least you done it. Most people never gonna do nothing. So it'd be funny when somebody talk about how broke he is when they never had shit. That's almost like a nigga calling you a has-been that never was. You could be a has-been, but you never was. There always be the never was that talk shit about somebody that was, even if you used to be popping, you never was popping. You know what I mean? A nigga can say, bro, nigga, you fell off. You never got on to fall off. That's how society works, though. They forget. You never did shit, nigga. How dare, like even a person with me, or you might be mad, nigga, I work hard to become something when you was going to work at Wawa. You was at Walmart, nigga. I was in the movies at 21. Put some respect on my shit, nigga. At the end of the day, that was hard work and dedication that you never had. So when you have an opinion about me, look at your own life. If be a nigga that's at McDonald's flipping fries, I make a comment on your shit when he got $10. So I mean, so I'm like, no, it's all like, you ever hear niggas like LeBron trash when Nigga, you can't make a layup. But that's how people work. They forget that they not shit. They so busy about worrying about what you doing. They forget that they ain't shit.
Kanye was signed to Rockefeller, right?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, at the time, so Dame and Jay-Z, they would make money off Ye, right?
Yeah.
Is Dame still in that situation where he eats off Ye musically?
Because when they split up, Kanye West went with Jay-Z.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know what, like, I mean, but I think with the Kanye West talking about Jews.
But wait, why'd he go with Jay-Z when Dame was the one to believe in him?
Because niggas don't got no fucking loyalty. It was a better decision to go with Jay-Z, who's more popular. Niggas don't care about what you do to them, for them. Dame was the one fighting for him to get signed. Jay-Z ain't want to get sign that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But of course, it's business, I guess. There's no feelings involved. It was smarter to go with Jay-Z. He's popping. He's going to get you further. But my thing is, if you're going to do that, at least double back and look out for your man. Like, I'm going to go do this with this boy. He's more popping. He can get me further, but I'm going to come back and check you out. You know, but I mean, Kanye West, you can't expect him to do like, what he, like, any nigga that got his wife out here with her titties out and all that, I don't expect him to do nothing. Any nigga that got a Ku Klux Klan outfit on, I don't expect him to do nothing. Like, what do you expect from him? He might be a psychopath more than me. You know what's crazy part about it? Me and Kanye was hanging around each other, right? He probably like me because I tell him the truth. I don't give a fuck about no $1 billion. I don't give a fuck what you got. Doing that weirdo shit, nobody told you not. What's the name of this album? It was like a sexual term. Cut hole, whatever that shit. Like, all that same shit, bro, to me. Come on, bro. Come on, you know better. Then when I found out he said his nephew or his brother, somebody like molested, like suck dick with or some shit right there, like that, right?
I think his nephew or cousin or somebody. Yeah.
When I found out he was older than his cousin, you know, when you hear that shit, you automatically think it's that he's the younger one, and you're older, and that's, just. I don't expect nothing from you. I don't expect you to do anything that's honorable, and when you do, it's a surprise. Because you can talk about Jewish people all you want. My thing is this: if talking about Jewish people will cause me $1 billion, I'm not talking about them. I mean, what are you trying to prove? If everybody else scared to talk about them, because sometimes you can't win. You know what it's like? It's like being in the penitentiary, right? And a white guard say, "Pussy, what you looking at?" All right, let me tell you what they said when I went to Camp Hill. What do niggas and apples got in common? They both look good hanging from trees, right?
Damn.
And if you say something back about that shit, nigga, you go and get trash, put in the hole, so it ain't worth it. And going to the hole is way less severe than losing $1 billion. I'd rather go to the hole than lose $1 billion. Like, I mean, so like, that's how you know somebody not like, crazy as I am, bro, crazy as I am, and outspoken as I am, I would never risk $1 billion because with $1 billion, I got power. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be dick eating you or being with you, but I'm not going to probably say nothing that's going to cost that until I'm all the way out the game and got all my bread out the banks and is invested in stuff like that. I'm not doing that when I need Adidas to pay me and all that shit. Like, I mean, is it worth being outspoken at that point? When nobody cares?
Have you met Aaliyah before?
Aaliyah, no. But I was with Dame when she passed away in Miami.
Oh, so you were with him when the announcement happened?
All State Properties in Miami. We was down there, living down there, recording State Property 2 album, I think. Yeah, we was all in Miami when she passed away down there. Yeah. All State Property, everybody.
When the announcement happened, when he got the news.
When the announcement happened, she was in Miami. She flying from Miami to go somewhere else, I think. Like, somewhere else. Yeah, I was with Dame.
Can you take us through that whole moment, that whole situation?
When I heard about it, mind you, understand, Aaliyah was like Beyonce. Different swag, but she was like the top girl. I knew Dame loved her. I never saw Aaliyah in real life. But I knew that was Dame girl. You know what I'm saying? And me and Dame started being tight early on when I was signed to Rockefeller. You know what I mean? Because I was the type of young boy, I'd come ask you, can I get 10,000? Dame, can I get 10,000? What you need it for?
Would he give it to you?
Dame gave me 10,000 like 5 times.
Yeah? Yeah.
Right. When I got locked up for my murder, Dame let me use 35,000 on my budget to pay for my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes he say no. But I'm gonna ask you again. Like, I'm gonna tell nigga, all you can do is tell me no. I don't give a fuck. Like, If I see you out here making $100 million and you got paintings that cost $100,000, let me go, oh, can I get $10,000? So they like, oh, so nobody say probably don't even know that I used to be doing this. Like I go to Dame, like, I mean, so like my thing was like always like, bro, I feel like I couldn't talk to Jay-Z. Like, I mean, Dame was more accessible. So I go through some shit in the streets, I might call Dame. Like when I got shot, I called Dame. Yo, Dame, I got shot, bro. Like, what? You got shot? Where you at? And he cared. That's what means something to me. I don't care about the online presence. I don't care if I disagree with what he do. I don't care if he disagree with what I do. I will always have respect for him. Because he did things for me that he didn't have to do. At a time when nobody would, my mom wouldn't even do it. I had nobody that would do none of these things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. So y'all are in Miami. What are y'all doing at the time? During with y'all
All I remember,
gambling?
we living in this building, right? So me and Sparks had a condo together. Chris and Eve had a condo together. Beans and Freeway had a condo together. And Petey was sleeping on me and Sparks' couch. I mean, pull-out bed, right? We was all down there. And the WNBA lived in our building. So, you know, we on the elevator with all these tall-ass girls, playing around, messing with them, talking to them, whatever. It was just fun. And then, you know, we heard it on the radio, like, yo, Aaliyah just crashed or something. We're like, what? You know, I mean, of course, everybody know Aaliyah at the time. Like, Aaliyah was like, so, but I don't think I really felt the magnitude of it because I was still young. I was young, so I'm like, plus all my friends were getting killed, like in Philly. So like, death to me, I didn't really understand the impact of what her dying meant to the world. Because my homies were getting killed, Ben getting killed because I was young. So I didn't really feel the gravity of it until I got older. Mm-hmm. But I know it affected Dame though. I mean, that was his girl. He loved her.
Do you remember talking to Dame around that time?
Yeah, I actually, when it happened, I was around him. Like I was around him, but you know, I wasn't really talking. He was destroyed a little bit. So, but I was around him. Like, I mean, you know, when you're young, you don't know what to say. I mean, you just be like, but bro, yeah, that shit. I mean, I remember Old Dirty Bastard. Right before he died, he was sitting right next to me. Right, he did a video that he had with Beans. He had a song with Beans called "When You Hear That." And if you see the video, me and Spurs got a song called "You Gonna Want Me Back." The videos together. Dame paid for the highway to get shut down, so we had the same trailer. So Old Dirty Bastard, I was around him like a couple of days before he died. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm from Philly. I'm a young boy, so I ain't gonna be Joe. You know how that mentality is, nigga. I don't give a fuck, you Old Dirty Bastard. I'm Oschino, you know what I mean? Of course, now I wouldn't be like that, but at the time, like, I mean, so like, we was around a lot of crazy shit, crazy models. You gotta understand, bro. I talk about the bad a lot, but the good was incredible, bro. I don't care if I got burned. Because the life, I would have never lived that life doing anything else. Ever, bro. I'm talking about ever. Like, it was very, bro, put it this way. You can have a girlfriend, right? And call the label or Dame, whatever, like, Dame, I need a car service to come to New York. All right, bet. I need a plane ticket to go to St. Thomas. I mean, you can do shit like that, nigga. Then hook it up. You just go to the airport and show your ID and shit like that. I mean, it was crazy, bro. Then it was a time we was getting $5,000 a month for living expense. On your birthday, you get a Jacob watch. You know what I'm saying? You pay for your phone bill, your two-way every month. Bro, we 21, 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I talk about the bad a lot, but the good, bro. And I ain't talking about money-wise, but what it did to your confidence. What it did for your belief in yourself. What it did for you feel like you could do anything after that. You know what I'm saying? So the good outweigh the bad by 1,000. By 1,000, bro. I mean, I wish it could have been different a little bit, but I would never go back and change nothing. You might change one thing and it'd be worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they said the Aaliyah plane was too heavy, right?
Yeah. Too heavy. But you know what's crazy? When you die young, right? You never be you almost like live forever more. Like Tupac, if he was living now still, it might be like him dying young and Biggie dying young, they're more iconic. Because you're gonna die anyway. Mm-hmm. But nobody should want to die young, but when you die young like that, it's like your allure is way more crazy.
Yeah.
Like Tupac right now is like he died. Mind you, Tupac died. I ain't like Tupac when he's living, right? So I'm old enough to like have an opinion about Tupac when he was living, right? But you would feel like it's like Tupac was alive 100 years ago. It don't feel like he feel like he's past. He like a legend so much that it's like past rap, right? But you probably too young to really remember Tupac when he was like first starting off. And all. I remember, I'm like, I don't know. I had a pain about it. So me seeing how the legend just grow as the years go by, it's like even though he died young, I think if he was living, he'd mean less than he mean now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, bro. Like, it's a lot of artists right now that I don't want to get too deep in that today.
Right, go deep, bro.
It's just when you die young, it makes you bigger than life because of the potential of what you could have been. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, you never have an old picture. Every time they see you, you're gonna be 20-something forever.
Exactly.
You never see Tupac 35.
Wow.
You never see him 40. You never see Tupac 50. You mean he's gonna be 25 or 26, perfect, pristine in his prime image forever. You never gonna see a picture of him with bags under his eyes, with gray beard. So his image gonna be perfect throughout the eternity.
Man.
Because long as it's the internet and long as humans on Earth, they're gonna know Tupac. So just imagine 1,000 years from now, he's gonna be like Jesus Christ, right? He was so far removed as a legendary from generation to generation. Someone like Michael Jackson. Kids know Michael Jackson that was born after he died. They just like automatically know him for some reason. I don't know. My kids know Michael Jackson. Like, why you know Michael Jackson?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, and I heard this thing Jay-Z said about Beyonce is more famous than Michael Jackson. She the blueprint and all that. I said that's a hell of a thing to say. I think Michael Jackson is the most famous person after Jesus.
Yeah, I think so too.
Nobody more famous than Michael Jackson. I don't care who you. Michael Jackson is like Michael Jackson. He's different.
Yeah, I think. Speaking of Beyonce, it was something that came out saying that Dame tried to talk to Beyonce.
I think whole mess with Aaliyah or something. I don't know how it went, but like they do stuff like that. I guess I don't know. I don't condone that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like Beyonce, like bro, let me tell you what's crazy. Beyonce might be pretty to people. She might be sexy to people. I don't look at her like that. I look at her as Jay-Z's wife. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the penitentiary and people used to look at Nicki Minaj and she got fat ass, I wouldn't look at her like that when she was Meek Girlfriend. That's Meek Girlfriend, bro. I don't. Mind you, I'm in jail, ain't get no yams for years. She had a documentary, right? She had tights on. I'm like, every time she turned around, I look away. You know what I mean? And mind you, this just because of me. It ain't because I'm doing it for nobody else, but this is how I feel. Like, that's Meek Girl. I'm not looking at her like that. Beyonce, Jay-Z wife, I'm not looking at her like that. You know what I mean? Period. I don't care if Beyonce, and the people probably think I'm lying. Oschino, you lying. If Beyonce came at you now, but she married by Jay-Z, to Jay-Z, somebody I know, somebody as much as I don't respect him now, he still saved my life. I would never say that to his wife ever. I would never disrespect his wife ever. That's just rules of being a man. So do I look at Beyonce? I look at Beyonce like she could be my cousin or something. Like, you don't know her like that, but like, because she married to Jay-Z. You mean, period.
The Young Thug situation. You heard a little bit of the audios and shit like that?
You talking about the boy Rollo? He said what Rollo did and all that. He didn't say Rollo did it, but he shouldn't have said his name at all. So my thing is this: these boys be saying they thugs and they gangsters and all that. How y'all don't know not to talk to the police? That should be making me think these niggas be faking it, man. Why would you want to be cool with a cop that got you locked up? He's asking you a question. Don't ask me shit, man. I don't know, man. I ain't doing it. Where my lawyer at? That's all it takes. So when you do that, you don't gotta be out here explaining yourself that you didn't tell or I didn't do this, I did that. But my thing is this: once you wear a dress, I mean, you're liable to do anything. I mean, I don't look at like 6ix9ine. I don't look at him as like, if he got locked up for a murder with me, I wouldn't expect him not to tell. I wouldn't expect Young Thug not to tell. I mean, if he don't tell, that's fine, but I don't want to expect him not to tell because you wear a dress. Oschino wearing a dress, you just homophobic. I'm not homophobic. I just know men from the streets, certain shit that they don't do. It's like if you come up to me with a dress on the next day, I'm like, damn, look at you weird. Like, bro, what's up with you, bro? Because what female that you know would be cool with you wearing a dress? No baby mom, no girl I ever mess with. If I come out the house, like, baby, how does this look? I got a dress on. Nigga, you nut ass, cornball ass, to get the fuck away from me. That's what they're going to say. But this era, they can do anything because if you're famous, I look at everybody the same. I don't care. Mind you, writing songs don't make you somebody special to me. If you adopted some kids that you ain't have to, you special to me. So people they idolize the wrong shit. Or you could make a song. You could wear a dress in school. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I let Lil Uzi get away with it to me because he's from Philly and he made it and it was hard to make it in Philly. So I'm a little biased for him, but still I don't think he should be doing it. But one thing I can say about him, I think he's brave for doing it. I mean, and everything I hear about him in the streets always be good, bro. I never hear nothing bad about him. Like I hear like little, I hear, and mind you, from down north where I'm from, right? So I'm like, man, so it'd be hard for me to judge him because I'm biased, right? But still, even with him, like if I did the shit he did, it's over for me. So just imagine me doing exactly what Lil Uzi did, right? I got the same outfit on, some Uggs, some fingernail paint, and I came out. They would disown me. Philly would disown me. So what that says is that as long as you win it, they don't care about nothing. Let me do it. So let me ask you, what you think they'd say about me if I came on this interview right now? Dress on, pink nails.
Oh yeah, you be done. I'll be done.
Green peppers and onions. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, he a young boy from Philly, could be the same age as one of my sons, right? I would never talk bad about him. I'm like, damn, he brave for doing that from Philly. That shit is like unheard of, and it worked. But just imagine doing that shit and it don't work. Now you just gay for real. Even if you're not gay. You know what I'm saying?
So after that, it was a lot of audio, you know, it was a lot of audio that came out of Young Thug talking about his peers, calling Glorilla ugly, saying Gucci Mane was soft, you know, just really just throwing salt on everybody's game.
I'm gonna say what I think about that. I think it's unfortunate that they would put shit he said out in the public when he ain't mean for the public to hear it, right? Because I'm pretty sure everybody probably say something about somebody at some point, right? But talking about Glorilla is dead wrong. I mean, bro, I don't listen to girl rappers, but I listen to Glorilla. Get him Glow, like she just like she got a personality that you can't help but like her. I mean, I don't know about Gucci Mane. I don't know Gucci Mane like that. But I mean, but Glorilla, like, come on, bro, don't talk about Glorilla, bro. Glorilla. I didn't even know it was a person that would not like Glorilla. I mean, so that's different. But I mean, like I said again, anybody that wear a dress, it take a nigga to wear a dress to talk about Glorilla. Period. And I don't care that, oh, you a hater. Because I know Young Thug got way more fans than me, way more famous than me. I don't give a fuck. If I wake up in the morning, take a shower, and put a skirt on, I would do anything. So, bro, listen. So let's imagine this, right? You wake up in the morning. You say, all right, let me take a shower. You go in your closet, you put a skirt on, right? You look in the mirror, you're like, damn, you know, I gotta get my nails done, right? You go to the nail salon, you get your shit yellow or pink or something, right? You look in the mirror, you're doing all this, like, oh yeah, I'm complete now, right? Once you do that as a man, I understand why you would diss Glorilla. I remember I heard a girl and Young Thug was on the joint, right? And she like, I lived with Young Thug. It was 6 months he had sex with me. I had to rape him. That's what the girl said. And I'm sitting there, I was watching this with a girl, right? She's like, oh, if you was at my house 6 months and you ain't fucking me, I just think you're gay. That's what she said, right? I said, well, if I was in the house with you for 6 months every day and I hit you, I am gay. Like, hey, bro, can you imagine being in the bed with a girl for 180 days and don't hit? I'm talking about, even if she a fat joint, whatever, like, come on, like, you got, I mean, that's just one of them joints, like, it's not, you talking about not no day you gonna say, man, bend over, bro. Like, come on, like, what, you may regret it after a little big mom, anything, white, black, whatever. No man is gonna be, mind you, I don't care if you're gay. My thing is, I don't care if you're gay, but when everybody say, you're not, you may not be, but you got all the characteristics that you are. Mind you, I'm not homophobic. I don't care if you're gay or not. It makes no difference. Matter of fact, if all men was gay, all the girls would be mine. You know? But when you say you're a thug and all that, like, thug and dresses don't mix. But in this generation, maybe they do. So I know y'all gonna be on here grinding me to dust. Oh, you a hater? Fuck you back. Very much.
So is Thug a rat or not? I mean, you got.
To me, he's not a rat. To me, he says.
Although he told the detective, take my number. This don't tell the world. I'll give y'all information. This don't tell the world.
That means he's a potential rat. You're this close to being a rat. But I consider a rat as a person that told on somebody deliberately about something specific and got him arrested. So I think people want him to be a rat. Maybe they're jealous of his success. The stuff I'm saying, I still want him to be successful. He's taking care of his family. I respect that. I mean, but any old head, but they from Atlanta. I'm from Philly. We don't, niggas in Philly don't wear dresses. Not yet.
No.
I mean, so I don't understand that part. I mean, but I still want Young Thug to be successful. I like that song he got called Danny Glover. I bang that shit heavy, right? So, and they said anything about me not wanting him to be successful. That's why I want to see him and just say he's a rat, because he said more than he should have said, but I wouldn't label him a rat. I mean, it's like on the fence, kind of.
So was Gunna a rat? He said YSL was a gang.
Yes. Yes. But he rapped so good that nobody cared. His song's so good, nobody cared.
So being in the interrogation room and having a 2-hour conversation with the detectives, that don't make you a rat.
Oh, it's according to what
I'm trying to understand.
All right, put it this way: when I got locked in my second homicide second time, right? I was in the interrogation room talking to the cops for like an hour, right? But I ain't telling nobody at all. It was all about, mind you, they ain't want nobody but me anyway, so it wasn't nobody really to tell on. You know what I mean? So you can talk to the police, but you shouldn't. I mean, my joint was all about me. It wasn't like nobody else, no co-defendants, no nothing, right? But I would never say, yeah, Sean Cotton, he might have did it. I don't know if he did it. But I'm even saying your name. That's not rat, and I think that's somebody that's just inexperienced in the interrogation room. Because if he was telling, he could have been like, man, I think he did it. I heard he did it. I think they try to bring Young Thug down because, jealousy is strong. And people might hear what I say and might think I'm jealous. I'm never jealous of nothing, because at the end of the day, we all gonna die. And if no matter how much money you get, you still cannot be happy, right? But he's talking too much. But I don't think he told. And I know people are gonna disagree with me, but I just don't feel like he told. Nobody's in jail for him.
That's true. I agree with that.
Young Thug told. I mean, not Young Thug. Gunna told, but he should have said what he said. But I just don't think he got experience of being in an interrogation room. I think he was panicked. He wanted to get out. And he said more than he said, but it ain't like he really said like, "Yo, they did this and they did that, they did that." But he should have said, because once he said that YSL is a gang, that made him. They used that as them being a gang. Mm. So he did tell. But I think his telling was like bad, but it's people that could tell way worse than that. You know what I'm saying? So I think people forgave him because he wrote good at his music, but he told.
It seems like snitching and ratting and rap, the fans don't care anymore.
They shouldn't. I mean, my thing is this: why would you care about it if it never happened to you anyway? So you don't really know the pain of it unless it happened to you. Only reason I care about it because it happened to me multiple times. So I don't expect the casual fan to care about that shit, especially the kids and all that. So I'm not trying to make people to see the world how I see it, but I've been through it, so it affects me different when I see a nigga rat. But what they did is like, all right, they just young niggas that's inexperienced that was in the interrogation room saying shit they should have been saying and got it told. But it ain't like a joint where he's like, yo, Young Thug killed this person and did this person, but he still told though. My thing is this: once you told and you own it, like 6ix9ine owned it. He a rat.
Respect that? You respect 6ix9ine for that?
Yeah, but he's still a rat. But I respect him more than he said, yeah, I told. They were trying to kill me. They were trying to do the shit that I told. It make me respect him more than if a nigga's told and act like he didn't. Still a rat. It's still over there. But you got to respect the nigga saying like, man, I told whatever you feel. I don't give a fuck. They did this to me. Because I think if they didn't do him so dirty, I don't know if he would have told. You know what I'm saying? He a little Mexican kid with colorful hair. I mean, it was so crazy. I was in the car the other day. Somebody put 6ix9ine music on, right? That shit was jumping, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm like, who this? They're like, this 6ix9ine. I said, damn, this shit jumping. No wonder he can still win. He got that motherfucking mosh pit music. Yeah.
Last thing, Charlie Kirk, man. White dude
shot
in the neck. Like,
let me tell you what I think about that, bro. Listen, I watched all his interviews. Some things I even agreed with him on. like a woman is a woman. You can't be a woman if you wasn't born with a coochie and all that shit, right? But he was real racist, bro. But I think he was being racist for clickbait. He was saying things that's like, I think he was just trying to get money off of it. He might really feel like that, but I know a black person didn't kill him because we don't care. We know a lot of white people don't like us. We're not going to Utah on the roof to shoot you. Nigga, we got to go to work. We got to get this money. But when he said something about Martin Luther King, I think that was his karma when he said that, because Martin Luther King got killed like that. Martin Luther King was non-violent, trying to bring everybody together, white, black, whatever, right? Even though they was doing all this crazy shit to him. And for you to keep talking bad about Martin Luther King, sometimes God will take you out. He had no clue that his days was ending, thinking he could say anything and he got privilege and nothing was going to happen. Bro, if God put your murder in the hardest might, you're done. Bro, when he woke up that morning, he put his clothes on, he went to debate and all this, not thinking, nothing's going to happen to me. I got this thing figured out. God said, nigga, you're done. Mm-hmm. And nobody that you talk about bad killed you. Somebody look just like you killed you. But at the same time, do I think he should have died for what he said? No. I think you should be able to say whatever you want to say. That's one of the fundamental things of being in America. But black people don't give a fuck what he was saying. We might not like it, but we go through so much shit. That ain't nothing. I feel when I seen, but one thing I did like about him, they give you the opportunity to debate with him.
Yeah.
So if you're smart enough, because I seen people shut him down, but I never was invested enough to hate him. I see him talking about black people this and black people that. For some reason, I just didn't believe him. You try to be you're 31. You don't know nothing. You was born in fucking 1995. Why would I care about what you're saying, bro? You weren't even around for the 80s. So why would I? And you know the crazy part about it? If you lived long enough, he would have changed how he felt. He would have had to. Because he's smart. He was smart, and it wouldn't make sense to feel how he felt. I think he was doing it to get where he wanted to be. You know, the people that he following wanted to hear that. So I just know black people not that invested to care about him dying. Now, once you die, I can see black people not caring. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this, he got kids. He got a wife. And if I talk about white people and say bad things about white people, I don't think should be killed for it. Whether I'm wrong or right, it's my beliefs. You saying his beliefs. And I think sometimes I would rather you tell how you really feel than act like you like me and you don't. You know what I'm saying? So I would never come like, yeah, he should have died. He said this. He said some out of pocket shit. A lot. He said black women don't have brains to process stuff. He said a lot of shit. But I think it was like, first of all, you saying it's not true. So why would I care? You never even graduated from college. You know what I'm saying? So, and if he knew any black girls, he'd know they're the most detectives in the world. They can look at you and know if you're lying without you even saying nothing. They know like what you do. If you think a black girl dumb, you're dumb. So I know you're dumb. Why would I care about what you're saying to be all invested? You know what I'm saying? But dying like that for what you believe, I think it caused more damage than did good because you martyrized them.
When he was killed, a lot of black people were celebrating online. I seen
why.
a lot of a lot of crazy jokes online, and at first I was like, man, this is fucked up. But then I seen some of his takes, and I understood why. Takes. Like, yeah,
I understand people celebrating him dying. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: him dying, he never get a chance to change how he think and how he feel. Everybody got a right to feel how they feel. You know what I mean? White people hate us all over the country. So they all died. Because at the end of the day, if all white people died, the country would be worse. All black people died, the country would be worse. We need each other without knowing we need each other. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that white people don't understand is that they hate us to death, and we don't care about them. We don't be paying y'all. We don't hate y'all. Even though they think that they know that we should because what they done to us in the past, what they do to us now. But my thing is this: you can't say you hate all white people, right? When you know white people personally. Mm-hmm. If you know one white person that you love or that's your friend, that alone make a black person say, I can't hate all white people. They're not the same. Mm-hmm. A white person can easily say that because I think they got more hateful inside of them, not all of them, than we got. You know what I'm saying? But I knew when I heard him got shot, nobody black doing that. We don't give a fuck about all that. We're not doing all that in Utah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you see the blood gushing out? Did you see the video?
And the first thing I did, much as they hate us, right? We don't hate the same as they hate.
Yeah, we don't hate. Yeah.
We hate. Like my thing is this: say Freeway got killed tomorrow, or say Tone Trump got killed tomorrow, right? I wouldn't celebrate that shit.
Yeah.
I'm mad at y'all. I don't like y'all. Y'all some bitch ass niggas to me and all that. But like, I wouldn't celebrate y'all death.
Black people, we're real forgiving people.
Yeah. Like I'm mad at you. Did this that shit. Did this that shit. Did this that shit. But I don't wish your death on you. I mean, now. Even if I smoked you, right? I'll be in prison. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. I was wrong for doing that. Whatever. We don't hate the same. We get mad, but we don't hate the same. Like it ain't the joint where though. All right, I'm about to come to your house and stake it out. And when you come out, I'm gonna scope you. Cause you know what? We got shit to do. And then so I mean, bad as he said shit about black people, he 30. The kid,
it was an eye opener for white people. Like they like to say black on black crime. That was, I mean, come on.
But
now that was
some white people, no matter what, they gonna hate black people all forever. But guess what? A white person that hate a black person forever, they losing out on great friends. They losing out on us so much that they don't even know what they losing out on. Mm-hmm. So the person says I don't like black people, I'm like, bet that's perfect. You don't know what you're missing out on. A black person can have $1 and be happier than a person that got 10 billion. Mm-hmm. We got resilient. We resilient. We grew up in the worst circumstances and still smile. I've been in prison with people with double life playing basketball, laughing. We could take anything. We were slaves. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud to be black. I mean, I love a black ass girl that's black as shit. You know what I'm saying? I love them. I mean, I think black is so. You know, people say black is beautiful. No, I think black is beautiful, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't even have a light skinned baby mom, bro. All my baby moms black as shit. All of them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think I love myself so much that when I see somebody my color, it just turns me on. You know what I mean?
And I want to say this too, because I know you had words for Charleston White or whatever, but this is why I do love Charleston White, because he gives the same energy to black people, he gives it to white people. And it's a lot of white people who are upset with Charleston now because now he's going in on Charlie Kirk, how he went in on a lot of black people, the King Vons, the George Floyds, he gives everybody the same energy.
My only problem with Charleston White, when he came at Gilly's son, he said something about my son, right? When you talk about a person's son that died, passed away, you took it too far. In a bad way, right? Talking about raping women are the most precious thing in the world. See, a raping woman, that's to me, it's taking it too far. It was clickbait, whatever. So then I know you're smart enough to know better. I hear you talk about shit in a smart way. You know about history, you know about this. So I'll be confused. What are you? You know what I'm saying? What are you, bro? Are you clickbait? Are you trying even I see him at the college. Sometimes you act like a fucking spoiled 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And then you a bitch. You can't fight. You ain't about nothing. I got guns. I got this. I got guns. Bro, everybody got guns, bro. That shit don't mean that America got 400 million guns in it, right? But I think and I can see you starting to do it to get popping. Like if he came on one day, like, man, I did all that shit to get popping, bro. That shit wasn't real.
He says that though. He says that he's just playing though. It's a character.
But I don't watch him no more. I mean, but I seen him talking before. I was like, bro, before he said this shit about Gilly's son, I ain't like everything he said, but I said, this nigga sounds smart. It's like he knows some shit. It's like when we start talking about Gilly's son, that's the thing that turned me off. That's it. Because I don't care about all the other shit you say. I don't give a fuck. I like a nigga that don't got no picks. But if he lived in Philly, he wouldn't make it. He could do that shit in Texas. Texas big. You know what I mean? He too bony, too light in the ass, and too old to be talking about all that shit. He won't be in Philly. That one eye, nigga's been smacking shot. When I seen the boy smack him up in the barbershop, you was in the barbershop, nigga smacking you all up. He wasn't saying none of that. You ain't had no rap. I mean, then I seen him talking about, yeah, I killed a white man before. He said that before, right? But then I found out you ain't kill him. You understand telling. Charleston White, get your bitch ass out. Like, I ain't got no pics neither. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I can't hate a nigga that look like me. Now, I can not like you. I'm going to beat you the fuck up, right? I don't hate him because at the end of the day, maybe for all I know, he might be a person that saved the world. He seems like he's smart enough. I mean, but I just think we all got trauma that we went through that make us do shit that we like, damn, I should have did that the next day. I do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And what I learned to do is I learned to have grace for people. Maybe not at the moment. But bro, it was a time I wanted to kill Charleston White if I saw him. Bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel that way today.
Over words though.
Yeah, words.
Like you said, you said the same thing Charleston says a lot. They're just words, bro. You said that earlier in the interview. They're just words.
Let me tell you about words. You go to prison for words. Words can get you life in prison. Words powerful. Words is what make people like Jay-Z rich. Words is the Constitution. Words is all the amendments. Words is the Bible. Words is the Quran. Words are powerful. Words not just words. Words can make you like a person or not like a person. Words can make a cult leader be a cult leader. You know what I mean? The right words will make a girl love you. The wrong words make a girl hate you. Bro, words not just words. Words is why Jay-Z signed me. So make me go from zero to something because of words. So words, don't ever say words. Words are why we make money. Words powerful, bro. Words might be, think about this. Your mom can beat you with a belt.
But the actions are more powerful than words.
No, listen. Your mom can beat you with a belt, right? And it hurt. Or she can say some shit to you like, pussy, you never gonna make it. It'll hurt you for the rest of your life. The belt might be sore for that day, that night. Forget about it. Your mom can say some shit to you like, or if you can argue with your girl, right? You can say, you fat bitch. Now she thinking that even though y'all make up, she's like, I'm fat, you think I'm fat, whatever. I mean, I think words hurt more than physical pain. Words stay with you forever, but words can crush your spirit. Words can make you kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Words more powerful than actions. You know, if you're strong and say, well, words don't mean nothing, maybe you got a different demeanor. Or maybe nobody said the right words to you. I mean, imagine your mom died and somebody say, pussy, that's why your mom died. Fuck that bitch. Imagine your girl sucks my dick and she come on like, yeah, I suck this dick. Like, I fuck the shit out of you, nigga, fuck you, pussy, ain't gonna do nothing. These words, but if you hear them, they not words. They control your fucking whole, you know what I'm saying? So words not just words. Just like they say, Young Thug says about the boy Rollo. They were just words. He says something about Glorilla. They were just words. But how everybody's treating them. How did it affect people? Heavy. Charlie Kirk was just saying words. Got him killed. By a person that must be somebody else, a transgender person. You keep talking about transgender people. Somebody love that transgender person. You keep talking about them. I'm going to kill them out of here. Because of words. Words are very powerful, bro. Emancipation Proclamation. Words. Free the slaves. It's all words. Words everything.
Hey, man. Great point. Great perspective. Great interview. I definitely got to get you back in here monthly, man. I appreciate everything, bro.
And like I called you the other day, I told you, man, I appreciate you a lot, bro. You did a lot for me too, bro. I appreciate.
Yeah, man. Hey, and not to cut you off, but I did want to say this too. Like, I be worried about you, man. I got to start calling you more because I just see shit online. You know, you in Philly, you in tour with you in Garcia, and then there's Freeway. It's just a lot going on, man. So I be worried about you.
Listen, I lived so long, right? I'm a warrior. God protect me, right? And when it's my time to go, first of all, even if I don't nothing happen to me, right? I'm more than halfway past my life. So I didn't die 20. I didn't die 30. I'm great, bro. I mean, and if somebody smoked me, bro, I could see me being in heaven or wherever I'm gonna be at, forgiving them. Because they come in, even if nobody killed them, they come in where I'm at anyway. A coward dies 1,000 times. A soldier died once. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I want to die, but I'm going to die anyway. As long as you keep waking up. So don't worry about me because we all going there. All of us. But I'm not going to be living my life scared ever. And I mean it. You know what I mean?
My man. Till next time, bro. Be safe, all right?
Peace.